Alright, you cherubs. I wanted to talk a little bit about marketing yourself as a producer. Trying to upload more to TikTok.
2 more weeks left.
Like, I've got no content to post other than like my YouTube videos. I literally have no idea how to use this thing. I'm just posting random content, seeing what works. Official. Chuck some hashtags.
Alright, good people.
Yeah.
Got this loop. Sounds quite nice actually. I'm really feeling like that kind of like super hard Jetson Maid kind of style today, so I'm going to try and make like one of those like hard hitting 808s, simple melody. Like, I'm not going to do much else to this melody. I banged the RC20 on this, of course. RC20 is a dream. If anybody uses the RC20, you know. If you don't, you need to know, so get on it. But yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Let's just stick a layer on it, I think. Tighten it up a little bit. Alright, let's chop these hi-hats up a little bit.
Alright, you cherubs. I wanted to talk a little bit about marketing yourself as a producer. Like, I want to give you guys some like specific examples of what not to do, because this is like super common, and the ways to go about doing it to actually get like better results. Not just better, but like it's a much better way to build a brand and to kind of build a good reputation for yourself.
Whew. Still going hard with the push-up challenge. It's actually good fun. It's actually quite cool. Like, if you do this, try doing it every day, or do it maybe the first couple of days. You'll be quite stiff, because after the first time I did it, like, I had to take like the next 2 days off because everything was hurting. Honestly, like, it's actually quite good fun. Like, after the first 2 or 3 days of doing it in a row, like, you know, you feel so much stronger from doing it. So I might do this, and I might actually do some other stuff like burpees. I saw one on Facebook the other day. It was like 300 burpee challenge. So
what I see way too often with producers, I see it with artists and rappers as well, is that they just bombard people with every single post that they put. So on Instagram, for example, I get DMs and pictures and videos of people just sending me like a screenshot of the new song that they've released, a new beat that they've released, and sometimes they put like, drop a comment, subscribe to me, do this. You're just taking constantly. It's just like, do this for me, do this for me. You're not actually giving anybody any value. You're just telling people to do stuff for your benefit. It really doesn't work that way. And like, the people that are doing well, the people like Palace and Cash Money AP, the people that get signed, the people that do well, is they concentrate on the content. They spend tons of time working on the content, and they spend a ton of time marketing themselves in the right way. Spamming people with the links and sending, you know, emails and just saying do this, do that doesn't really work. You might get a few more views, you might get a few more likes and a few more sort of flame emoji comments and all that kind of stuff. And I totally get like why people do it, because it makes sense, you know, just individually reach out to people, send, you know, as many messages as you can. I get it. It makes a lot of sense. But like, on the receiving end of it, you have to kind of put yourself in their shoes and just ask yourselves, like, would I like it if somebody kept sending me messages without like any context, without it being personal? Because let's be honest, it's not personal. You're just sending, you know, you're just basically sending the same link to 1,000 people. So you got to ask yourself that question. So I'm going off topic now. The main thing is that like, that kind of works. You get a few more views, you get a few more comments, but it's not sustainable. Like, people aren't going to keep coming back to you because you send them that one link. You have to come up with a way to build a relationship and give value and do all of these things that kind of people come back to without you having to keep doing it. Because, you know, even if that did work, you're going to have to keep doing that every single time you post. It's much better to build your brand the right way, have them come back to you without you having to tell them, without you having to do it every single time you drop something. It's more work for you in the long run. You know, you're constantly going to have to keep doing this and keep it up, which, trust me, you can just burn out. I see so many people burning out because of it. Or you can do this instead. Has any of you guys followed? it down a little bit. I'm just going to add these like supplementary sounds in that I've included in shameless plug, my new drum kit. I'm going to be dropping that fairly soon. But yeah, I've added this like really cool like specials section where I've just like sampled tons of like really random sounds that'll just sound really cool as like kind of perky. I don't know, just to make your beat sound a little bit more unique. Yeah, just like really random sounds. Some of them are quite long, so you can play around with the length of them and you know that kind of stuff. So it should sound pretty cool over your beats. But yeah, anyway, let's throw these in and see what it sounds like. Hey. And just to give it some top end. Hey. As any of you guys follow Gary Vee, if you haven't heard of him yet and you are still doing music, then you should have heard of him by now. But he is like crazy on rolling your sleeves up and putting in the grunt work and being super personal. The downside to this is it takes time, it's hard work. It probably takes about the same amount of time as it does to send people links and, you know, telling people to subscribe individually. It takes the same amount of time. However, you're doing it in a way that is giving value to somebody else, okay? And the key to it is just not to self-promote, is just to be as active and as genuine as possible on social media. If you want to grow on Instagram, you comment on every single person that you follow. You give them some genuine feedback that you be, you know, specific to them. You know, say that you listen to this song, you like this about it, Be super genuine. Go onto the explore page, find a hashtag that you know, that's in your niche. Do the same thing. You're going to spend a good 2 to 3 hours doing this every day, especially in the beginning. That's the best way to build a decent sort of community. And yeah, it just works. Like, it's been proven. Do it. Like, if it's been done before, that means it can be done again. So just do what works. You'll get better results. So key thing is, instead of sending links and telling people to come to you, go to them and give them value. If you were to do this like as a face-to-face interaction, it makes more sense for you to do something for them if you want to get something back. Like, that's just common sense. So you should apply that logic to any social media, any YouTube videos, you know, reply to every single comment. It takes work. It does take work, but you need to designate a certain part of the day to do all of this. Apply to every single email, leave tons of comments every day, you know, follow people, like people, don't spam comments, don't copy and paste comments, because that doesn't work. You get blocked for that. Just do the right things. Like, it really does. You know, it's really as simple as that. Get yourself out of the routine of, you know, or it's not even a routine, it's more of like a mindset of just thinking like, you know, how am I going to put myself in front of people? You know, you need to think more like, what can I do for other people? What can I give to them to make their day better? You know, if it's as simple as just leaving a nice comment, go and do that 100 times a day. If it's as simple as liking someone's picture, go and do that 100 times a day. Like, if that's what if you genuinely want to build like a trustworthy brand, if you want people to look at you in a certain way, then you have to do these things in order to get to that point. And it takes tons of work. You're gonna have to do this maybe 1,000,000 times before you start getting a snowball effect. But it's worth doing like 100, 200 people every single day to get to that point. Maybe not 1,000,000, maybe like 100,000, 200,000. But that sounds like a big number. But if you do this every single day, you're slowly going to work your way up to that point, and you will see that progression. Trust me, you'll see that progression every day.
We have the freshest chickens, people. Don't get any more free range than this. Nod if you're a good chicken. Yeah, you see, he nodded.
You guys need to get your hands on GMass if you haven't already. I think I posted a video about this like a little while ago. Oh God, I cannot explain to you how good it is. Like, if you're using Gmail to send out beats, you just put as many emails as you want into the to section. Fill out your email, attach the beats, click Gmass. It comes up as like a button, and then it sends all of those emails out individually to all of those artists. It's a little bit of work. You have to keep deleting loads of, because it fills up your sent box quite quickly. But if you want a budget, then just mind blowing. It's amazing. That sound, I think you don't like that sound. I'm tampering with this too much, but I think this is going to sound better for it.